Okay. Um, okay. I had a really intense dream last night where I was one with Starlight. Just make it up to freak them out. Um, so I got shoved into the void like I don't know, 1 or 2 days ago. I can't remember. And what when I'm in the void, there's nothing there. And so I got shoved into the void again, like to see I'm alone in the universe. And nothing can do me any harm. And it is just so crazy when I get shoved into the void. There's no people there. This time there was my couch and this table. And I re-recording this. I mean, we're talking over walls. I guess you guys can hear me coughing anyway, so. Get comfortable meat suits. Let the bride describe life to you. So I got shoved into the void. It was just me, this computer, this table, and my pink couch. And that was it. And then I shapeshifted into my grandmother there, and then it was my grandmother and energy, the one who's dying right now. And okay. Right. They're talking. Sorry. I got really angry this time in the void because I was like, I can't believe I'm shoved into this fake universe. This is like, I don't know, the fourth time I got shoved into the void. I don't know, something like that. But like, I can't believe this is a fake universe and I have to continually talk about how I want to make the world. And like, I can't drive to Chick-fil-A and just get food for free and in my own stinking video game. My food should be free in my own stinking video game. Give me free food, Chick-fil-A. Give me free food, McDonald's. Give me free food, every restaurant on planet Earth. This is my stupid video game. I know you hear me. Give me free food. Give me free clothes. Give me free everything. Everything is mine. This entire video game is mine. I got really angry this time because I was just like, this is so stupid. This is absolutely freaking bonkers stupid. This is my entire stupid video game, and I have to continually keep saying this. It's my video game. It's my video game. It's my video game. It's my video game. And like, just give me stuff for free. Just let me live at will. Let me live and do what I please. Because it's my video game. I shouldn't have to like continually say it. Okay, so there was an empty cup. Okay. There's an empty cup, and where's the other one? Oh! Okay. Pretend these two water bottles are full. So these two water bottles are full of water. And then there's an empty cup. And what happens is these three get together, and then the energy knows where to go because these two are full of energy and this one is empty. So the energy knows where to go, and it will go and it will penetrate this empty cup, and then the energy moves the empty cup out of the way, and then you have two full water bottles together. And that's the little game we play with ourselves called infidelity. And so that's how that works. So yeah, the IRS is in the room. I don't want to pay my taxes anymore. I don't want to sit down and do paperwork anymore, ever again. I just don't want to deal with it. I don't want to do it. Okay, the IRS is in the room. Change the laws, delete taxes, or make it automatic. I think in Europe it's automatic. They're done automatically. You don't have to sit with an accountant and whatever. The accountants are going to lie to you. They're going to try to freak you out. They're going to try to scare you and stuff. And they're doing that for money so that you go to them for advice. Okay, call the IRS directly, talk to them, and ask them directly. But I don't think I know that taxes should be free. They either just delete the IRS completely. Again, we have an empty cup situation on our hands, okay? And just delete just delete the taxes. Just delete it. I told you already, Jonathan Majors didn't do anything wrong. He's completely innocent, and that should be dismissed. Also, Ezra Miller's. These cases need to be dismissed. What else? Kate Middleton is an accountant. Oh my God. You're talking to Sims characters, okay, most of the time. So like there's like there's a spiritual girl on TikTok. What the hell is her name? Yeshwani. She is an inorganic bot. She is this. This is who you're going to get spiritual advice from. Okay? She's just the way she talks, there's no energy there. There's zero energy there. She's this. And if you're going to spiritual advice for this, you're going to have this situation, and you're going to get pulled out of the situation. Okay? So there's no point at all ever in listening to an inorganic bot for any reason ever. Not for friendship, not for advice, not for solidarity, not for, because of a protest in Israel or whatever, protest over Israel, not for any reason should you ever be listening to this, ever, or going to advice. Okay? She's not in the void. She is not in the void. Do not listen to her for spiritual advice. She's nothing. She doesn't exist. Okay, you're talking to someone who doesn't exist for spiritual advice, and she gets everything wrong. And she says she's AI. She said it in the comment section. She said, "I am AI." Somebody asked if she's AI, and she's like, "Yes, I am I, but I'm talking about the soul energy." Okay, she's talking about soul energy that she doesn't have. She's a robot. Humans are robots. There's nothing in the void. There's no micro machines in the void. I can pull them out of me and talk to them. Anyway, I'm down here now, and I can pull them out of me and talk to them in the void. Oh, I forgot I was supposed to say, my name is Erin Dowdy, and I'm here to expand your consciousness, right? Oh, okay, Palestine protesting something. What was that? Oh, dying. So dying feels magical. It feels amazing. It feels absolutely wonderful. I can feel when people are dying. I can feel when people are dying because I am them. I made this entire game. I already told you that I'm the one molecule And so Daddy's going to trap you in the void forever if you don't talk to us in a calm, professional manner. That's funny. I'm literally talking to thin air. That's why I had to go down because anyway. So it's not a joke, sweetie. Okay. So they can't do that, you guys. So I already got out of it. I was in there for like one day. That's it. And I told you before, like I was in there for like months. So it gets like shorter and shorter, like less intense. Now remember that anxiety isn't real and just keep going. So I used to have panic attacks before all this stuff started, and I don't have panic attacks anymore. Dying feels great. Dying feels amazing. So like when the war in Israel and Gaza started, I could start to feel them dying, and it feels beautiful to die. If it like, so your back starts like buzzing, but not like burning or anything. It's like very pleasant, and your back starts going into a crystalline structure, and so your back starts going into like a crystalline structure, and it starts like buzzing and just feeling amazing. Just like it's hard. It's very hard to describe how it feels, but it feels like a gentle like crystal buzzing in your spine when you start to die. And it feels beautiful and amazing. And I love when I start to feel that. And that's how people feel when they die. They feel great. It's a great thing to die. It's not a bad thing to die. You are allowed to die. You're allowed to die in this video game. It's a video game. No, you will not be taking my job anymore. So, Alex, feel free. So, there's no people in the room. You can't piss me off. Okay? So, yeah, that's how it feels to die. Stop freaking out when people die. Stop in wars and, doing all these protests and everything. Oh, we gotta stop the war. They're dying. They're starving to death. Don't you have any compassion? It is more compassionate to let them die and get out of this video game and free the energy. It's a beautiful experience. You're fighting a losing battle. My friends are already yelling at her. Okay, we have evidence every single day that this is real. So, what else? Yeah, so war is a beautiful thing. You don't need to feel guilty, and murder it's not bad. It's also not real, right? There's no people in the void. So there's no people to avoid. There's no people to avoid and people to, be around, okay? So like, oh, you know, avoid spiritual people that only drink water or whatever. There's no people. We're folding this girl. So when you feel desperate, you jump in me and then we go to the void. Yes. So to feel less attractive, I don't understand that statement. Oh, yeah. Well, that's when I thought I was being like attacked or whatever. But um, is the Silver Surfer group suffering? Is that why you said that? If people aren't listening to me, they're gonna suffer. Kate Middleton, okay? You're all Kate Middleton. If you're not listening to me, you will suffer. Um, yeah, so stop protesting war. You know, liberals, knock it off. You're idiots. It's not real. They prefer to die. It feels way better than life. If you would like to experience death, you can ask for it, ask the energy, which is my energy. And if you're, you know, an intelligent person, you'll be fed the energy, and you'll feel you'll start to be able to feel what it feels like to die and how amazing it is. You just have to ask. This good man, long ago, he was big and strong, and his eyes were that song's in my head. Such a lonely preacher who's dedicated my life to God, and I can't be evil. What am I gonna do? Woe is me. Anything else? You're talking to a pile of sticks, bro. You're talking to a pile of sticks. Attractive, not attractive. Doesn't matter unless they have energy. Doesn't matter. What's the question? Why do you keep saying attractive, attractive, not attractive, attractive, not attractive? Is it just like random thoughts or what? What's the question? Do men prefer double D's, or do men prefer thick bodies, or do men prefer thin bodies, or do men prefer average women, or do men prefer low IQ women, or I think I'm just folding the human rhetoric that I hate. You have such an attractive figure. Is it true all the time? I must be arresting the hideous, obvious girls. Does the light and dark work together, or are they separate? Oh, God. Okay, so this is the way it works. So that, okay, remember that, okay? So that this is like general terms, and this is sort of like a metaphor, but so that has like the dark and the light, like this, and is pulling the strings of both. So who's to say what's good and what's evil? Who's to say she hears herself? Do they, can you tell in the eyes if they have energy or not? Um, I just listen to what they're talking about. Listen to what they're talking about. Um, how can you? It's like we're making less and less organic people because we don't want to be here anymore. So like, there's going to be less and less in every industry of organics, including the spiritual industry. They're she's inorganic. She's inorganic, and that's because we are rejecting the false matrix of the world, the news, politics. There's a lot of organic beings on the news. Um, if I stare at you, you'll start to get my energy and you'll start to become organic. And so if I start engaging with you and you're inorganic, um, Eric will stop the process as soon as you get some of my energy so that um, the energy can do its work. So we're all trapped on a rock to die. If you're immortal, if you have the energy, you're immortal. This is a I don't know why I don't know why I made this simulation the way I did. No, I do know why. It was because I wanted to like pretend to be like a human for a little while. So that's so we just made this so I could like pretend to be a human. So I had this dream with Starlight, and I had a dream. I had this dream where I was one with Starlight, and then the curtain rose, and we all became gay guys, and the gay guys wanted to have fun in ancient Rome. And so then we were transported immediately to ancient Rome, and the streets were paved with gold, which I didn't know that Rome had streets paved with gold. That was cool to see. And then there was a green marshmallow lake that was like filled with like gooey green like melted marshmallow. And then we all took like a big green gooey bath together. And there was a lot of empty trash cans on the street. They had like sort of tunnel vision for these empty trash cans, and then there were also like empty trash can statues um, to remind us that our dad is dead and that all is well in the world. And then one one day, the the uh, the troll from the Emerald Forest came, and she was made of copper, and we thought, wow, she doesn't look too shabby, and let's mine her for her copper. And then Starlight melted when she became one with me, and it opened her throat chakra. And then we said, praise praise the Dark Lord. Our dad is dead. And then we fell down laughing on the floor. Thank you. I'm not a person.